Hello gang, welcome back to Crazy Life Homestead. I'm Mo. Just wanted to get you a little quick video on what's going on. I did plant some stuff in the original garden. We have some green beans and some peas that I put in, which are looking pretty good. I've got 3 rows of green beans that are coming in. 1, 2, 3. The peas I have put along here. Again, this is the best the peas have ever done. And I think that it's because I sprouted them in water first. I chitted them. And I got a good germination rate from the green beans. Because down there I want to put the garlic. Garlic has come in. I'm probably going to wait until the end of October to put it in the ground. And as you have noticed, we have had some visitors here on the farm. I wanted to know what your response of that was, so if you guys would let me know down in the comments below, I'd appreciate it. But they have and will be invading the homestead for the month of October. So if you guys want to make a comment about them, please do so down in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. So today is Wednesday. It's about 65 degrees out here. It's got a good breeze going on. We've had some rain in the last couple of days, some good rain. We needed it. I just kicked Duke out of the barn. It's about 2 o'clock. He'd been in the barn all morning, just because he's been in the barn all morning. So I kicked him out. Go get some exercise. I'm still looking for a companion for him. See if we can find somebody to keep him company. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to entail, whether it's a donkey or it's another horse. But we are in the process of looking for another horse. I am still healing from my back, so I'm going to be sitting down a lot. As for dinner tonight, we are having chicken quesadilla with some rice on the side. Got the crock pot going with some chicken and some taco seasoning in it, some peppers and some onions. That's the recipe for the night, gang. Sorry, that's all I got for you. When the back is feeling better, I'll see if I can get the cabbage and the broccoli in the ground with the onions and everything else, spinach. And that'll be after I get the garden tilled up. I said that rain popped out all that green stuff on there, so I've got to till it up again and see if we can get it clean so we can start with a clean slate. Hi gang, welcome back to Crazy Life Homestead. I'm Mo, and today's project is to take all of this right here, which is the garlic. Of course, I never got back to it, so it's quite the stemmy mess, and I'm going to pretty much set it up for the garden plot. But I'm over at the fire pit and I'm going to start cleaning this up so that we can plant it again. This is the harvest that I had this season that didn't do too well, as you can see. Let me see if I can pull one of these out here for you. Very small. Again, I kind of just left them, and again, I'm right next to the fire pit, so I figured I'd just toss them in there. And they did create small bulbs. Let me cut this open for you. But they didn't get very big. I'm gonna get messy. I mean, they're okay. They're a good size. You know, they're about 1 inch long. They're not very thick, but they're good for planting. And they're free. You know, free 99. So, in they go. So we're going to take them apart and we're going to plant them over here at the garden, the original garden, in the ground that I tilled up for the last few days. This morning I took the rake to it and smoothed it out, and then I'm just going to make quick rows, you know, that are probably about 6 inches in a row, you know, just in height, and just let them go to town. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. But I also wanted to talk to you about being retired. I'm retired. Yes, I'm not totally up in that area, but with the age. But I'm in my 60s. I'll say that. And we thought about the finances and how it would just let me rest. You know, my body is literally getting tired with the Hashimoto and everything else. So I'm retired. Taking my time doing a lot of stuff now that I'd probably be, you know, running around like a lunatic for. You know, they say when you retire, you don't really retire. I haven't. I'm still doing those things. You could be retired, but you're still busy. I'm still running around like a lunatic with my head cut off. I have Bella's appointments. She needs nails done, and you know, I'm still grooming her in the tub with my own stuff twice a week. And then we've got Mr. Duke and cleaning the barn and feeding him and all that. And then just little piddly things around the farm that I've been doing. The one thing that has brought me to this stage is the new tractor. Our new tractor. It's not new. It's like 35, 40 years old. It's very intimidating for me. And it's probably intimidating for men too. But I know how to drive a stick shift. I've known how to drive a stick shift for years. I'm not worried about that. What I was worried about was, one, it doesn't go into gear very well. Unless it's on, everything's low. You have to take the speed and turn it low, and you have to be in first gear, and you have to, you know, hit your clutch and hold on to the wheel, because I'm not, the wheel is here and I'm back here, you know, in the seat. Not very comfortable, not like a car. So it's very intimidating. And I have to pull on the wheel to get the clutch down to pop it into gear. Well, I accomplished that today. I took it for a ride and I played with the bucket. I'm not too great with the bucket, but I took it for a ride and I played with the bucket and I played with a little speed, and I went over, I didn't film it. I'm sorry, I did not vlog it. But I took it for a little drive. And I'm more confident now than I was this morning when I started this project. This little quest that I've had to get over my nerve and face my fears, to get beyond that. And I learned a lot of things on my own. The reason why I'm saying this is because my husband works. He works full time. He's not here. You know, Monday through Friday. He's here Saturday and Sunday. And I have to do all this stuff on the homestead. But I'm getting to the point in my life of being comfortable in my skin where I'm willing to try and learn new things. That was a big thing. That was huge to get over that. So I feel accomplished today. I got the garden raked out. The barn will be next. I'm working on the garlic. And I accomplished my goal this morning with the tractor. I'm happy. I hope you can hear me. It's very windy out. Or we might be taking two on this one. It's a beautiful day. It's about 65 degrees. There's a good wind going. Probably about 10 miles an hour. 10, 15 miles an hour. We're over by the pit. The house is behind me. The garage is to my right. The barn is to my right. The new garden that I was trying to go for, which I was encroaching on, is over here. The fence is right here. It's over on the other side of the fence. So that's where I'm positioned on the farm. Another thing that I'm going to accomplish myself with and get over the fear of when it stops getting this windy is the drone. Because I'd love to give you a drone shot of what this place looks like. It's pretty big, and we're not utilizing it to its full potential, you know, but we've only been here, well, we're going on 2 years that we've owned the property. Wow. What a realization. It feels like, you know, like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, that we just signed the papers and they gave us the key. But we've done a lot of work here. We've gotten a lot of this overgrowth brought back to a farm. So we now have a palette to work with. And as a retiree, I still have a lot of work here to do. I will never be retired. I will always be busy, and I love it. This is what I wanted to do all this time, is to garden and to fix and build and do all this stuff. Well, we're getting there. I'm in no hurry. Are you in a hurry? Don't get in a hurry. We just have the horse and the dog. Let me put it this way. Naturally, we downsized. And that has held me back. I'm still a little depressed, but that really brought me down. Like, oh my goodness, I had to adjust to not having those faces in front of me every day anymore. They used to be in front of me every day. And we had our little antics that would go on every day. So now I am in the process of changing all my thinking and saying, I can still build and I can do more. You know, I still want a chicken coop. I want to be able to move the greenhouse. There's a project that I'm working on in my head. I have to put it on paper. I want to build a map. There's still a lot of work that still needs to be done in that area. So I have to get materials, and, you know, the one main thing, as, you know, Marty Rainey at Homestead Rescue says, is water is life. So I need to bring water over there. We get plenty of rain, so I'm not worried about that. But I'm going to stop rambling. I just wanted to tell you that I feel accomplished today. I really do. I'm going to get to this, and we'll call it a day at that point. Okay, gang, I'm a mess. I got it all in my lap. Glad I did this outside because it was quite messy. I want to thank Celebrating Farm Life for letting me watch your video today about cobbler. It took me about 45 minutes to get through all of that. I didn't peel all of it. Give me a moment, let me get straightened up, and then I'll show you what I got. So I've used a 5-gallon bucket. There's probably about 50 to 75 cloves in there. Good sized cloves. I didn't break up all of them, but I broke up most of them. So as you can see, they're not that bad of a size. And someone in the house suggested that I sell them. So if anybody's looking for some garlic, seed garlic, let me know. Hit me up by email at crazylifehomestead@gmail.com and send me an address and we'll hook you up. Somebody's anticipating, huh? Yeah, you hungry? Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, I'm hungry, Mama. Hurry up. You ready? That fat boy. That fat boy with a fat belly. I'm hungry, Mama. Hurry up. Oh, you ready, huh? See, he's gotten a lot better at trusting me. He knows. So Bella wants her cookie too. She still gets her cookie. Hi gang, it's the next day. As you can see, I've changed clothes. I'm going to plant the garlic today. I have 3 rows that I've just made. Taking my time with it because my back does hurt a little bit. So what I'm doing now is I have my hori knife. I'm just going to dig a little hole. I'll show you what I'm doing and then put the garlic in. If the seed is this big, you're going to put it in twice as deep. So, through a little thumb, I'm going to come close. Another issue is this. This is the seed garlic. As you can see, this is the pointy end, and on the bottom is where the roots will come out. So that's how you're going to plant it, just like that. Alright, so I need to make some more rows, and I've still got plenty left. There's probably another 30 cloves to go. So I probably need another row, maybe two. So I'm going to take a break because the back is starting to hurt. So we'll be right back. grow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows of garlic. So I figure that's about 100. We'll see. Not bad. And I got 20 in this one and 35 in that one. It's 55. That's halfway there. I think there's another 55 in there. Should be good. We'll see what grows. So I'm going to wrap up this video right here. You guys, thank you for your support and everything. I really appreciate it. So we'll catch you on the next one. You guys stay safe, stay out of trouble. See you soon.